black deaf community. So have you encountered many?
Are you talking or me?
You both
Yes.
talking.
You both are talking.
Okay, have you encountered any problems being in the black deaf community?
Me? In the black deaf community? No, not really. It depends on what situation.
So you haven't encountered any problems with yourself?
You mean the black deaf gay community, or the black community?
Black deaf gay community.
No, not really. Because every time I go to the black deaf gay community, they tend to talk about the same thing. It's always the same. It's nothing about life. All they really do is gossip. All they do is just get information and just share it amongst each other. And it's the same thing. That's when I really started to draw back. Because I had other things to tend to.
Yes, it does.
Did that answer your question?
Yes, it does.
Okay. It doesn't bother me. But what bothers me is because they tend to do the same thing over and over. Even though I want to try to help them and influence them to do other things or something better outside of their own life, the question is, will they accept my words and go out and use other things and use my advice? But really they don't. So I feel like, why waste my time? So really I feel mercy for them. So all they really talk about is men and sex and how hot men look. That's all they really discuss.
What's wrong with that?
I agree, but there's nothing to grow on. Do you know what I mean? If they talk about they want to go travel to a different country, if they talk about I want to go to school, I want to go to college, that's some type of communication that I would discuss. But all they talk about is that hot man. I want to date this guy. The same thing. It's nothing important. They really don't talk about anything. So that's my experience from that. And that was about 20 years ago. So now 20 years later, where are they? They all gone.
So you don't associate yourself at all within that community?
No, I do not. I know it's mean, but I have different things to attend to. And there's a lot of things to do, like theater, going to a health environment, like yoga, Pilates, you know, all these different things. And I try to advise them, but they don't want to accept it. They feel they don't want to do it. What for? See, I tried, but they didn't want to accept it. It's very few of them look like me. That's developed. It's very few.
In my multicultural class, we were learning about being deaf, well, being black in the deaf community, and so how some people identify themselves more so as black or first as being deaf. Which one would you say if you had to associate yourself, like if you had to identify yourself, would you say you're a black deaf person or a deaf black person?
That depends on the group. Say for instance, if I was in a hearing community, of course everyone's going to look at me and identify me as black first and second deaf.
But how do you identify yourself? That depends on the different situations and different groups.
It depends on the different groups. Ooh, that's a good question. In a way, it'll be a bit confusing because it depends on the group. Like with my family, for instance, they identify me as deaf. Why? Because of the communication.